corner boards. Drop back there. You ever want to do a drop pass in your own end when the net is empty, but there's the touch by Carter Murphy, and we'll see what the penalty is. Tie up off the draw, still in the circle, whacked into open ice, firing one-timer, he scores. By Benák, slipped the puck to Houston. Cal trying to work his way down the right wall, but wedged off by the defense. Ryabkin send it around the kick plate. Jacks get it back out to center. Into the Youngstown end comes Lawrence. Pushed off his line by Carter Murphy. Great work there by the Texan. Back behind the cage it goes. Houston will try the near side. Off the window, out to center, and into the benches. Face-off controlled by Ryabkin. Shot from up high, hit a boot, and never got into Straw. Went into the corner. As Slice wins the defensive zone draw, spun around the kick plate to the near side, kept by the Jacks. Dumped back behind the cage, picked up there by Osborne. Faked the pass to Hanrahan, but then had his pocket picked by Lawrence over Hanrahan. Able to come away with the puck against Ivan Ryabkin, who has our opening goal here this evening. Muskegon 3-0-1 when they scored first against the Phantoms this year. Phantoms controlled the puck in the Muskegon zone. They'll work it up to the point for Osborne. Stick it down, work it down the wall to Hextall. Behind the cage, Toll rubs Jardine out. Picked up by Hextall. Tried to find Rusinski. He was interfered with. Kept at the point by Hanrahan. Behind the cage comes to Jardine. Up to the point for Hanrahan. Eyes the cage looking for that top near side corner and just missed. Osborne to the rebound, worked it to Rusinski. Tried to feed Hextall at the point. Jack did a good job. Rusinski fired around the kick plate, bounced off a stanchion over the stick of Osborne. Hit nicely at the line by Jardine, but second effort, the Jacks get it out to center. Bounced down the ice into the Phantom zone to Hextall. Out to center for Rusinski. Rue into the zone with Jardine, plays it to him in the right wing corner. Up to the point for Hanrahan. Hammer eyes the cage, waits for the trailer, into the slot. Rusinski shot, glove save by for O'Coin. Work back over far side for Klee. Pass ahead looking for Nestrasil, didn't go as Resendez, T1 left in first. And Rusinski wins the draw to Hanrahan. Couldn't clear the zone. And in the corner, it's Deputy. Down the wall to Lawrence. Tried to center, hit a Muskegon stick. That was Ryabkin, but the puck bounced immediately to Rusinski. Pass had too much mustard on it. Rusinski tried to leave the puck. Jacks poked it away, and they'll carry ahead 3-on-3. Into the zone came Lawrence to Deputy. Backhander saved by Straw. Rebound to the left corner. Rusinski faked the clear. Worked it back behind the net to Hanrahan. Near side for Osborne. Luke ahead off the blade of change. 1 minute left in the period. 1-0 Muskegon. Jacks a little trouble clearing the zone here. It's going to be taken away by Stangram. Down in the corner for Hesh. Stolen by the Jacks. They will get it out to the neutral zone. Good work there by Lawrence. Straw, big rebound out to the point. Ripped toward the net by Ryabkin, high and wide. Radovojevic kept it alive. Around to Claire's on the near side. Jacks try to feed it in front off a Phantom stick and out to center. Deputy picks it up there. Now red line and blue. Into the zone. Deputy forced wide and then lost his footing. Bounces right back up. Glad he's all right. Now it's Deputy behind the cage. Pick the pass off. Deputy to Radovojevic in the slot. Couldn't get the shot away. Good stick there by Youngstown. Ryabkin, top of the circle. Worked back around the kick plate. 90 seconds into this period. Jacks have had the better of the play so far. Jacks with it. That's Lawrence around over to Nestrasil. Up to the point for Claire's. Walks the line. Gives it back to Nestrasil. Behind him to Deputy. Toe drag Straw. And came back to Claire's. Watched by Hanrahan. Sent behind the cage but picked off by Youngstown. Diving effort. They'll get the puck to Benák. Then to Hanrahan and back to Benák. He'll cross the red line. Benák behind him to Messick. Across one-timer. Trying to catch Jacks in a change. Benák in. Redirected by Hextall. Could not go. Hextall with it behind the cage. Jack floats it to the point for Sobieski. Ripped it wide of the net. Rebound to Hextall. To the point. Sobieski kept the line. Dance past his man. Sobieski in, off of Messick and out to... Phantom's going to go to the line change now as they turn it over off of Hextall at center, but it was given right back by Ryabkin, taken away by Sobieski. Hanrahan and Adam Benák. Offensive zone draw for Youngstown, won by Muskegon. It's Dexheimer from behind the cage, up the near wall, and then turned over. Stingram took it away. Somebody doesn't have a stick out there. It was Godziev, actually. On the near side came Hanrahan, played it out to center for Smith. Bumped it to Hesh, was in his skates, but he was able to get it to his twig and backhand into the zone. Came around to the left wing corner. Jack's able to play it behind the net, and wedging off his man was Xavier Veo. That was Hesh he was battling against behind the cage. Played ahead now looking for Lawrence, but have to look into that one maybe if I get some time. Muskegon wins the faceoff again. Veo out to center, bouncing puck clubbed down by Lawrence into the zone 2-on-2 with Deputy. Lawrence left circle, watched by Kerr, spins away from him and looks for help. Feeds it across cross point for Radivojevic. His shot wide of the cage. Ryabkin keeps the rebound, and in the wall comes to Ryabkin at the right point. Behind the cage to Klee into the right corner for Lawrence. Up to Radivojevic. Fed to the side of the cage for Deputy. Tried to get it in front for somebody to tip home, would not go. Houston pins it to the quick plate behind the net. Came free for a moment. Hesh could not clear. Up to the point for Ryabkin. Ryabkin. Cross, crop point for Radivojevic. Back to Ryabkin, right circle. Fed across. Back to Ryabkin. Tried to feed one in the mouth of the paint, looking for maybe a redirect in by Klee there. Tried to sauce it back door, looking for Ryabkin, who was pinching in. Did not go. Ryabkin with the puck. Side of the cage for Klee. Tried to back his way in. Instead fed it over to Deputy. Now Ryabkin, right dot. Fed the point to Radivojevic. Back over to Ryabkin. Slap pass looking for Zone. Takes the bump from Veo to get it deep. To Dexheimer. Back to Veo. And then out to center. Bounced off of Deputy and over to Messick, who played it back in the zone, but it came right to Veo. Benák back out there. Didn't miss a shift. As it's Veo. Off of Benak's stick and to Ryabkin. Off the window and down the ice. Don't know if this one has enough steam on it for icing. It did, but they're going to wave it off, as Osborne will send it far corner. Worked out to center. Benák couldn't touch it to Slies. Lost it to Deputy. Worked his way past Messick, where he got rubbed out by his former Omaha teammate, Jamison Slies. Phantoms from behind their own cage to the far corner. Far boards, top of the right circle. Jacks work it free for a moment. That was Ryabkin, but he's going to lose the puck to Messick. Carries around the cage. Played it down off of face-off position. Phantoms controlled the draw. Resendez to Osborne. Being watched by Toll. Turned it over. Floated ahead by Ryabkin, looking for Lawrence. Passes out of his reach. He skates into it. Resendez there to make sure it doesn't turn into an odd man rush or anything like that. Ryabkin keeps it alive at the point. Floats toward the net mouth. Sticked away by Osborne. Floated over to Hanrahan. The captain off the window and out to center. Bounces. Carried ahead, however, by Hanrahan and played into the zone. Toll. Trying to work it away from Bukowski. Does so over to his defensive partner, Radivojevic. Hextall working him. Phantoms trying to keep the zone. They cannot. Touched by somebody's high stick. Oh, and there's a brutal check. And that one has Luke Stork's arm in the air. Hanrahan wants to fight somebody. And then Hextall gets cross-checked down from behind by Stewart. Ryabkin just now actually being escorted to the locker room tunnel. Wasn't even in the Muskegon. Slice quickly across the ice to Benák. Into the box for Jardine. To Osborne. To Slice. Couldn't take it cleanly. Catches up to it in the corner. Fires it around the kick plate to Benák. Top of the right circle. Adam walks the blue line. Got into the slot. Took a shot kicked out by Godziev. Rebound to Slice. To Jardine. He shoots and scores.